Hi guys, in this clip I will be guiding you through a follow along middle split drills class. Okay, so these are one of my favorite drills that I do a lot before I start to do my middle split. So I like to do dynamic warm-up, strengthen the surrounding muscles surrounding my hip joints, especially hip abductors, in order to maintain my flexibility and maintain healthy joints and maintain my range of motion in a healthy stage. Okay, so before you begin this drills, make sure if you have any injuries, please consult your doctors before you start these exercises. Okay, to begin, I come onto my knees and I sit back down towards my heels. So sometimes I like to use the block and I sit my butt down onto one of my left heels as I reach one leg forward. So I'm coming to on my forearms like a collapse or four position. I try to think about my hip bones reaching down towards the floor. When I exhale, I'm trying to lift my legs slightly off the floor. Okay, when you lift, thinking about engaging muscles on the outside of the legs and trying to maintain the pelvis in neutral. So if you visualize there's a cup of tea in your lower back, make sure it stays still. So I do this 8 times. 2, exhale 3, exhale 4, exhale 5. You can point or flex, doesn't matter. 6, exhale 7, exhale 8, exhale 9, and then I try to hold in pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back down. So you should feel the sensation of this outside butt muscles working. You can do this 3 sets. Okay, so rest for a couple of moments and do 2 more sets. But to keep this video short, I will progress. Okay, from here you can remove the block. I come down onto left elbows, right hand in line with my left elbows, left knee underneath my hips, and I straighten my right leg out to the side. I do the same thing, but this time your range will be a lot more than your previous exercise because you no longer block your lower back here. So take a deep breath in, exhale, lift. You're still maintaining the same sensation as your previous drill. Think about that cup of tea on your lower back and keep that cup of tea still. Don't let it spill either side, okay? So when you come up into this position, not only you're gonna feel the outside butt of the working leg working to lift the leg up, but also outside butt on the standing leg because it has to stabilize your hips in this position so that you're not collapsing onto the left side. We have 3 more to go. Exhale 3, exhale 2, exhale 1, and we pause. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. So you should feel on both of your outside butts here. Again, you can repeat 2 more sets or you can move on to the next drill. Okay, now this is going to be almost very close to your middle split on the floor, but we are going to do it with 1 elbow down, 1 hand down on the floor. So have both of the knees down on the floor. To begin, think about exhale, draw your lower abs in, engage your pelvic floor. Slowly release your right knee off the floor, then spiral your knee up towards the ceiling, and then come back down. So basically, I'm doing hip abduction, then external rotation, and then come back down again. I'm use outside hip abductor to lift, glute med, glute min, TFL, and then external rotation, deep lateral rotators and glute max to rotate my thigh out, and then come back down. Do a few more times. Okay, should feel outside butt working, underneath of your butt to turn your leg out. You also feel the butt on the standing knee. Okay, then from there you can extend the knee. So this is your middle split. And then come back down. Let's just do a few more times. Try to press out against the wall behind you. Very good. One more. I'm burning my outside butt. It's burning. And hold. And then come all the way down. Again, you can repeat 2 more times, or otherwise you can change and do the other side. Just to speed up this video, after I finish all those, I will do my middle split. Okay, so usually come into 90 bending of my knee joints. I try to bring my pelvis down towards the floor. My hips in line with my knees. Okay, elbows down. So your goal is to try to bring your abdomen down to the floor, but make sure that you're not arching your lower back. So think about pull your pubic bone up towards the chest and maintain the same sensation as if you were doing your drills earlier. Think about lifting the thighs away from the floor towards the ceiling. Okay, we're gonna stay here. I'm engaging my pelvic floor, my lower abs. I'm thinking about drawing my pubic bones up towards my chest, and I'm thinking about pressing the thighs away from the floor towards the ceiling. So it's not a relaxing position. I'm engaging my muscles surrounding my hip joints, especially hip abductors. Think about lifting the thighs off the floor. Okay, we just stay here for a few more breaths. One more time. You may be here, it's okay, okay? Or you may be here, it's fine. It's still the same sensation. From there, you can slowly straighten your legs. Make sure you keep your hips in line with your knees. Try to have your kneecap pointing forward. So this is not a pancake, it's a middle split. Toes pointing forward. Your pelvis may not be down on the floor, it's okay, but I want you to feel the same sensation as if you want to lift the leg off the floor. Okay, so you don't want to collapse down onto the floor, consistently feeling that you press away from the floor. And we hold here. Usually I will hold here for about a minute, but I'm not resting on my hip joints. I'm constantly thinking about pulling my legs up towards the ceiling. Okay, and awesome. Slowly bring it back in. You can hug your knees for a bit. Okay, so I hope you enjoy my drills, and if you have any questions or feedback, please let me know. Until next time, thank you.